All right, good morning, everybody. It is a Friday. We made it to a Friday, and I am just doing some early morning scans here to see if I see anything that looks good. Look at PTPI. PTPI, as you know, we've been watching that for a while. I traded a little bit, had some good success with that. Let's see if we have some activity. Well, I like PTPI. Problem is low volume, too big of a spread between the bid and the ask. Let's see what the activity looks like here. This could pick up though. Yeah, it's no activity going on there. All right, so nothing on PTPI. I don't see this. It's been really quiet. TCJH was another one to keep an eye on. Do not like that. I don't see anything there at all. All right, let's look at, let's see, some of our top gainers, SIEB. Okay, SIEB. I may be interested in this if it can get up to 305. Go ahead, put an alert in here. 305. All right, I want to get alert in here at 305. AMAM. That has definitely been on the radar before. Wow, way too big of a spread. I don't want to touch that. TZOO. Big of a spread. No volume. Zero. Nothing. Just dead. CABA was a nice one for me yesterday, but I don't have anything yet. I was saying I probably won't trade CABA today. WISN. Another one, IMGM. These are all coming up on my scanner. I have several scanners that I run. This is coming up on a second scanner. Let's see here. I am GN. I am GN. This again. I'm looking for that activity here. I have a 10-second scan on Bookmap, and I'm just not seeing anything yet that I really, really like here. Good volume down here. I mean, good buying. Yeah, you have to really get anything down here around 470. I'll keep an eye on it. Not sure I want to touch that. Let's see. MFH, good volume, 1.1 mil, good spread. RAGF. That has some potential, but it looks like it's going to go down a little bit more. So I don't want to touch it yet. All right, I'm just not seeing anything on the scanners this morning. Let's see what else we have. I'll take a look at our indices real quick. Like natural gas. Let's look at natural gas. Like natural gas again. Let's sell some natural gas. Needed to come up a little bit. There is a pairing pattern short here, but it would have to come up, and it's getting ready to hit its target. So I mean, just like gas go. Okay, let's see. Okay, getting a buy on the mini Russell. I'm not going to go heavy on this buy. I don't like the fact that we have the small Dow's one down 115. So I'm going to take a light position on this mini Russell. And we're going to buy a mini Russell. All right, buying a mini Russell. And this is going to be HF2 pattern. Profit target on this going to bring us up to 1759. And stop and reverse 1744. Right, I have a long going on the mini Russell. Bought the mini Russell target 1759. Let's go to a 5 minute. We'll be able to see it a little bit better. All right. All right, long and mini Russell. Not sure about this. We do have the small Dow is down. We're still down on the mini Russell, but we are getting by. The mini Nasdaq is down. I don't have anything on that. E-mini S&P is also down. Don't have anything on that. Nothing on gold. Missed the short on the missed the short on the natural gas. Gas had a nice selling pattern here. It was a pairing though, not my strongest. And it's already hit its target, so we can't let that go. All right, man, don't have anything on yet. So be patient. Something will come up here. Let's go back to look at the stocks. What I like to do is find one here that I can get a nice setup right before the opening bell, which is about another 15, 16 minutes. And then maybe get a surge as the opening bell and then get out of it. But I am not seeing anything that I really like in here. Nothing. Let's look at MFH. I have not seen anything. Take another look at SIEB. I have 5.8 mil. Why did my alert not go off? It's supposed to go off at 3:05. Well, what if hit? It only went up about 10 cents or so. So okay. See if we can get another entry here. All right, 313 now. I'm going to watch 313. I'm not so sure I want to go because it wasn't continuing its upward momentum. And I'm not getting a lot of targets up here. Very quiet this morning. RC. See what kind of activity. Yeah, that's nothing on FRC. Pretty quiet. Seeing any order signs over here. I don't know what that is all about. All right, good morning, Glenn. How are you? Okay, thank you for joining us this morning. If you're joining us on YouTube or Facebook, once again, be sure to hit that like button. That will help out the channel. And I can continue to do this live broadcast every morning. I do it for 1 hour, and then after the second and third hour, we continue on with our subscribers in our live trading room. Also, keep in mind that we are broadcasting, even though I'm doing a Zoom. I'm going through Zoom, but we're going through YouTube, which puts a delay in there about 10 to 15 seconds. So, little disclaimer, obviously, do not try to blindly follow my trades. Also, this is for educational purposes only. I do not trade anybody's funds. I am not a trading advisor. I do not give financial advice. The purpose of this morning's show is just to show the technique that I have used over the last 35 years of my 40-year trading career. I've developed just two very simple tools, actually. They're quite simple. And that's what I just trade with, two very simple tools. It makes the process a lot easier to trade. The ramp up time to learn the method is a lot shorter. And the two tools that I use are universal, meaning that I can use them with any market. So you'll see me use them with stocks, commodities, indices, of course. I do a little bit on the Forex. And don't trade cryptos, but I can certainly look at cryptos for you if you have that interest. So also remember that trading is risky. Most traders lose money, so never trade with money you can't afford to lose. And also, before you trade any method, whether it be mine or anybody else's, always start off in a simulator. If you can't make money in a simulator, you're not going to make money in real time. So don't throw real money at the market until you can prove that you can trade a particular method and that you can be profitable. A lot of it has to do with discipline, of course, spending time in front of the market, getting screen time in. I call it screen time. Watching these charts, seeing how they flow, getting a good feel for the technique that you're using, master that tool. I always say it's like a carpenter. You can put the best tool in the hands of a carpenter. He's going to build you a beautiful home. You put the best tool in the hands of somebody who's never built a home before, he's probably not going to do a very good job for you. So like anything else, learn to use those tools. But it's always good to have the best tools. I think this is the best tool. This is, of course, my personal opinion. And I've looked at pretty much everything out there in the last 40 years. Part of trading is trading is stressful. So you want to try to eliminate as much stress as possible. And one is using a simple tool that's reliable. It takes a lot of the stress off. If you're using something that's not reliable, then that just adds a great deal of stress to your trading, and certainly doesn't help when it comes to pull the trigger. You got to believe in your tool. That's number one. So go with the best tools, and then the rest is up to you to master that tool. I don't know what's going on with FRC. Well, I'm not seeing anything here, but I do like it. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to take a small position in FRC. Well, let's get some targets here for FRC. 662. There's one a little bit lower, 658. $665. Fourth pattern. 669. All right. So we have 4.6 million on FRC. We have a penny spread on the bid ask. Let's get something in here. What's going on with Bookmap? Why am I not showing anything over here? I don't know what's going on with Bookmap over here. This is timing sales down here in the bottom right. See, he had some pretty heavy buying coming in at 651. All right, I'll play this out. I'm not going heavy 500 shares. We're going to take this. And hopefully we got another 4 to 5 minutes to go here. Hopefully we'll get some, get a little surge here after the opening. And we'll get out. I don't have a ton of targets up here. So if you're joining us live, if you have something you'd like me to look at, it could be a stock, commodity, anything, I'd be glad to run it across my patterns. And also Einstein, if we have some patterns, I'll let you know what kind of targets we have with Einstein. Einstein is these horizontal lines here. It's a mathematical form that provides me with high probability targets. Each one of these lines have a probability of hitting over 72%. So once I get in, I have pretty high probability I'm going to hit these targets. So what I like to do is see how we act at target 1, see if we can get up to target 2. If I can't, start to fail around 21, I'll go ahead and take my profits. Sometimes I wait a little bit too long and I don't end up winning my trades, but that's part of trading. Trying to read the market, also looking to see what kind of volume's coming in. That helps. Watching volume. Okay, this is just a visual way of seeing it when you're using Bookmap. This is something that you can add if you're using Thinkorswim, or you can subscribe to their service. It is cheaper if you're using Thinkorswim, it's cheaper just to add it on to Thinkorswim. I think it's only $50 a month or something, but it's well worth it because you can use it for your commodities, you get it for your stocks. Can't use it for indices, not going to see anything on indices. I'm sorry, you're not going to see anything on Forex. You see it on indices. Let's take a look at ES. Let's see what ES is doing real quick here. This is ES, pretty quiet, small E-mini. Right. One thing I have going, I still have this, I do have some FRC on, and I'm also holding that mini Russell. Let's look at mini Russell. Still on the mini Russell, one of my favorite indices.
CB traded at 28 a.m.
All right, once again, look for a target up here at 1759.
COSM.
Get closer. DJH, start to move, tightening up on the bid ask. All right, let's see if we can get a little, see if we can get a little buy, a little surge here on FRC. Once again, holding 500 shares. I don't know why it's not showing the book over here. All right, so we hit target number 1.
BTCN, PYXS, SCPH, BIBI, SILX, GA, NM, CKPT, NETI, TZOO, SYRS, SBAT, RSBR, BYR, COSM, WISA, KLXE, CSTE, CABA, ROOT, GRPH, FLUX, UIHC, RMTI, BBIV, SKYT, ASPE, SHIP, NETI, NETI,
A lot of them.
INBE.
All right, still in FRC. I don't know why I'm not getting anything on FRC here. It's weird.
BBIV, KLXE, NETI, NETI, CMPS.
Look at SIED there. Yeah, I don't see it anymore. Okay, no longer a target up there, so not touching that.
TZOO.
Don't see anything in SIEB. I'm gonna take it off the radar. If it pops up later on my scanner, I may take a look at it.
CKPT. TZOO. LRNI.
TZOO. Man, the volume's too light, spread's too big.
TZOO. UIHC. SBAT. UCAR was on the radar the other day. I don't want to touch UCAR yet. ATTX.
Reverse buy.
Okay, I'm getting a buy on the gold. I want to go ahead. I want to buy this gold. Let's look at gold. The momentum shifted to the upside. So let's look at
TZOO.
gold. Come on, gold. All right, so I like gold. We got an HF1 buy on gold.
NINA. TXJ.
Profit target hit.
Okay, buying gold.
FLUX. COEE.
Okay, we did hit target on the mini Russell. So we'll get out of that mini Russell. Had our upper target on the mini Russells. We're out of the mini Russell. And let's get some levels on this gold. We just bought gold. Come on, gold.
CKPT. TZOO.
All right.
RSBI.
Profit target on gold is going to bring me up to 2004. I like that. 2004. A lot of interest in buying gold right now. I like this buy, and I have an HF1. So this is an HF1 buy. 2004.
KALB.
What I'll do is I'll put a resting order in to get out of 2004. My gold.
PYXS. CNLS. WBE.
And it's not, it's called again.
NINA.
Do you have more buying down here? Once again, these horizontal lines you see here, the darker they are, the bigger the order size for buys and sells. So if you're above the market, like that's a heavy seller. Well, heavy compared to what we're seeing here in terms of contract size. So anyway, so you got a 19 order down here at 96. It's going to bounce around a little bit. Like gold, I may add the gold if we pull back a little bit. All right, let's see what else we have. So we're out of RT1, nothing there. All right, so let's check out our FRC. That's the only thing I have on FRC. So FRC.
C is on X. WI is F. WBT. VBIV.
Okay, looking at FRC, I think, man, I am not liking FRC anymore. I'm going to go ahead and get out and take my loss on FRC. And it looks like it's going to go lower now. So I may come back if we get some interest on FRC. So I am out of FRC. Yeah. Back. All right, so we're out of FRC. Lost $195 on FRC.
WI is F. GA.
I'm just not seeing anything that I really like. It's everything had a nice little surge. G-Sun. Let's look at G-Sun. G-Sun was top gainers this morning. I do not like G-Sun. AGBA.
EBBI.
That has some potential, but the spread is too large. Almost a 15-cent spread on the bid ask. That could tighten up a little bit. We'll watch that. BBAI, nothing there. WEBL. Say I.
CMTA.
UFR.
Don't like AMAM. CABA is heating up again. Had a really good day yesterday on CABA, and I am beginning to get some buys on this. I don't like the spread. Volume's light. Almost 20-cent spread. I'm not going to touch that. PTPI.
WBT. KALB.
Yeah, I think PTPI maybe wanted to go a little bit lower here. Not a whole lot, folks. That's okay. That's a Friday. So far, I lost on FRC. I'm long gold, made some money on the mini Russell.
JA. RSBI.
TCJH, I think that is going lower.
CHL. CNLX.
Watching TC, we'll see what this TCJH is all over the place. I wouldn't be surprised to see that come lower here. All right, let's see what else we have here. We're out of FRC. Still don't see any. It hit level 1, but like I said, it never got up any further than that. Level 1 is always going to be your highest probability. If you want to go to level 1, you can do that. I'd like to see if I can stretch it out. But in this case, it hit it and pretty much reversed pretty quick.
RBLG.
Land, the dogs are doing good. They're doing well, sir. Thank you. CXAI. Yeah, that's been on the radar quite a bit. Let's look at CXAI. AI stock. Kind of a hot area right now. 6-cent spread, bid ask. Getting up to 1 million shares. Okay, I see it coming. I think you're going to get a little pullback. It's still bullish. I would be interested in buying CXAI right now if we can come up to 1168. In fact, I put an alert in up there, 1168. Let's watch that. I try to stay with stocks under $10, but that's close enough. And okay, 1168 just hit a target for a buy. It's moving already. All right, I bought some CXAI. All right, long CXAI.
DUST, DTC, TLYP. UBX. JN.
Like the activity. Thank you for pointing that out, Ken L. I would have missed CXAI. I'm in CXAI. Let's see what it does here if we can get through 12.
SCPH.
Always like to get out on the surge, taking profits. Picked up a little bit on CXAI. It's going to run though. Look at that. I'm going to jump back in, see if I can scalp a little bit out of it again.
JRPN. CNPX.
Don't really have any heavy selling until we really get up to around 24.
DTC.
Gonna buy a little bit down here. Let's see. Yeah, that's a nice buying down here. You also have a lot of traders looking at VWAP, so I put it up. See where there gonna see a lot of buying down here if it even dips that far. Look at FRC again. FRC may be done for the day. Yeah, I think FRC's, well,
KALB.
FRC is getting another buy.
FLUX. RETL. UIHC. AIR.
We may get a 10 cents pop here on FRC. I could see it. Let's see.
DTC. UIHC.
I could see it coming up to what is this? 632. I have to check on CX. I have a little bit more on CXAI.
ARBL. JOAN. AIRS. ENFN. UIHC. ENFN.
ENFN. ENFN.
SEAT. ENFN. GRPN.
I don't like ENFN. I think that's just a little pullback. I think it's going lower.
CREP. CMPS.
UIHC.
UIHC.
Yeah, I like that. Look at UIHC real quick. Yeah, looks like UIHC is going higher I don't have any entry points.
SKYT. CMPS. UIHC.
Look at gold, I'm still on gold.
RNTL. SYRX.
All right, still on my gold, nothing, no changes on gold. Mini NASDAQ. May get a buy later on, but I don't see anything yet. ES has already run up. Mini S&P.
EMBK.
right.
CINE.
CONN. Nothing there. You can see that going up a little bit, but I still looks like it wants to go lower. CLNN. That was popping up on our radar, but
JOAN.
just no volume. 5,000 shares? I don't think so. All right, let's see what else we have here. I'm gonna get rid of CABA. I don't see anything there. Nothing there. Too thin. PTPZ. Oh, I'm sorry, PTPI.
KALB.
Nothing there. Get rid of some of these. I'm not going to be watching anymore. Nothing there. IMMX. I'm just running through some of the ones that were on my radar. Let's see if it's there. Say I.
NNN.
I'm going to continue to watch that. Volume's still a little bit light. ATLM. Not like that. JDST, my favorite. Let's take a look at JDST. Could have a potential buy on JDST later, but and 1.3 mil. That's going to be a slow move. We're not ready to get into that. MFH. There. SR. Here. Once again, just kind of going through, looking at some of these, see if we have any setups. MARA, good volume. Only a penny spread between the bid and the ask, but I have any setups on the buy side. IMGN. That definitely has some potential to the upside. Let's see, IMGN.
ANFN, HRTG.
It's medical. Okay, so let's see. Once again, I like to go to the 10-second scan on Bookmap just to see how much activity. The more bubbles I'm seeing, the more activity we have, which I like. And then I want to see if we have an imbalance in the book. So yeah, we got a lot of buyers down here. I want CXAI because it's starting to move again.
WVP.
It's kind of all over the place. You're gonna get some interest now. You're gonna pop up here.
SKYT, OBLG.
You already blasted through one level on CXAI. We get past 1208, we could have a nice little surge.
HCDI. HCDA.
CMLS.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch 1208. Anything above 1208, I'll look to get out on a surge. All right, so I'm still on CXAI and we are at the top of the hour and I'm still on the gold. Let's take a quick look at gold before we wrap this up. Still on gold. I'm looking for a 2004 objective. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for the first hour. We'll continue on in our trading room with our subscribers. I want to thank everybody for joining us this morning. Also, please be sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. We'll keep you updated on any new videos that we're putting out. If you'd like to get on our mailing list, just go to innovativetradingstrategies.com, go to contact us, and provide your email. We'll get you on our email list. We only send out about an email about once a week. So you're not going to get inundated with a bunch of emails from us. And that's going to wrap it up. Everybody have a safe weekend. Enjoy it. And we'll see you back hopefully first thing Monday morning. Take care.